just a few minutes about what we can expect in 2020. Now, I'm sure there are those of us that have learned a little bit about astrology, or studied a bit, or heard a bit, that 2020 will be one of those fantastic, tumultuous years. And it should be, because it doesn't matter if you remember the name Chiron, but it's a planet of a kind that's called the wounded healer. Basically, Chiron, the way it sits for this year, is posed to heal those things that have been broken. The relationships, the businesses, the romantic affairs. It's a time of the wounded healer. It's a time to heal that which can be healed. And for the other things, it will be very difficult. The year itself should be a great year because we have the new moon in Libra. And it should be a time of fixing broken parts. And the most important broken part, of course, that we need to fix is what? Inside. To really find that place that has caused us. Unfortunately, you know, we think we do, but most of us sort of bypass it all the time. But it's important that we find that space. Because in this period of time, we're going to need assistance. We're going to need friends, business associates, people around us that are going to say, I'm there for you, I'm a support for you, I will be there. And we need to learn to accept it, which is probably one of the most difficult things for us. Because this year, and you will see it, and I'm sure you see what's happening in the world, money, power, position won't be enough. People will fall from the highest heights. People will fall from the amount of power that they believe they have into nothingness. The reason for that is this is a time, and we're going to learn that at the end of the year, it's sort of like the spirit of the Messiah. That's what it's called for those of you that know something about astrology. It's a time whereby that which is not real, that which is not built into a spiritual root won't take hold. And so you can have power and you can have money, but you will never be able to reach what you choose to reach without the spiritual element, because that is the period that we're going into. And how will we know the signal of it? There's an eclipse that's going to happen in December, and that eclipse is going to shake us a bit. There may be some natural disaster involved as well. But that eclipse is there so that we will know that by the end of the year 2020, we will not be in the same place that we are right now. Our world is changing. Even today, and I'm sure those of you that know about the millennials, the young people, they're not interested anymore in bonding money. They're interested in developing. And the way one can develop in this year is with community, with a unity, with a wholeness. That's what we need to do. And if we can bind, if we can unite, if we can find the things and the people that can help us, that can assist us, we can create a fantastic year and a new world order. And that sounds very strange, but it may very well be that next year, this time, we will have a different system. A system that's more whole, that's not broken. A system where people look at each other in a different framework. A system that we can trust. And I think the fact that we here sit thousands strong. Somebody asked me, how do I think that I could make an operation or make a retreat center that would engulf all peoples? And I say, well, take a look at the center. We're all here from all different places in the world, from the far regions of the world, from different religions. But we're here with one goal. We have a unitedness in our soul and in our unity and in our being part and being engulfed in the divinity which the Creator gives to each and every one of us. And that makes us a whole. That makes us one. And in that energy, in that capacity, we can create the next year. More wholesome, more real. Yes, all the chaos that we have seen around us for the past couple of years, and is there anybody here that hasn't seen chaos in the past couple of years? If there is, I'd like to meet them, because the world has been convoluted and upside down. But it's changing. It's changing. It's mending. We're going to be able to take that which is broken and make it whole. We're going to be able to see things differently. Yes, we do want to advance. We do want to make business. We do want to do things. But we must have a different mindset. Because if it's only business, if it's only going forward, if it's always creating something without that spiritual edge, and I'm sure that all of you are aware that almost every business today teaches mindfulness, has meditation classes. The spiritual root is the thing that will propel us forward into a world that can be without the chaos that we see today. And Be'ezrat Hashem, we should all grow to get there. Shana Tova.